The Association of Law Students of the Philippines Incorporated is the biggest national network of law students in the country, with over 70 member schools across the archipelago. The association is officially recognized by the Supreme Court of the Philippines as the student counterpart of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines. It is also considered as a legitimate national organization by the President of the Republic of the Philippines through the National Youth Commission. It consists of 5 chapters or regions: Northern Luzon, Southern Luzon, NCR, Visayas, and Mindanao. In 1989, law students from the Manila started to conduct meetings among themselves to form a group that will produce academic and non-academic projects for the furtherance of the study of law. Finally, on November 2, 1989, the founding Congress was held with the theme Achieving Unity in Excellence, Justice, and Responsibility, formally creating the association that we know today. On April 28 to 29, 1990, the first ALSP National Convention was held in the University of the Philippines, Diliman, which brought together, for the first time, Filipino law students as one community. ALSP was created with a fourfold mission: to contribute to the improvement of legal education in the Philippines, to instill a sense of social awareness among Filipino law students, particularly with regard to social justice and human rights, to cultivate a spirit of cordiality and camaraderie in its network, thereby contributing to their welfare and social development, and to promote better understanding and cooperation among its stakeholders on matters of similar concern. Projects and programs: ALSP Information Drive, National Bar Operations. ALSP provides critical services to bar candidates whose schools could not afford to organize their own bar operations. This project prioritizes bar candidates from small schools situated in geographically distant locations. This project includes study aids, food, and internet access, as well as rest areas for bar takers. Rule of Law Congress. The Asia Foundation, in partnership with ALSP and PALS, served as an avenue for discourse and action on rule of law among law students, legal luminaries, law professors, and rule of law advocates. It aimed to enhance the policy making, project development, and program management knowledge and skills of the law student participants in response to current issues on law and justice. ALSP Legal Camp. The ALSP Legal Camp is an ASEAN educational trip which aims to provide deserving student leaders with legal training and related learning activities that promote understanding on relevant principles in international legal practice. Conflicts of Law is an annual sports and academic competition among law students in the National Capital Region. It was the first major event of the Association of Law Students of the Philippines, wherein it was held on February 10 to 11, 1990. Conflicts of Law is the annual sports competition among the different law schools around the region. It is often described or dubbed as the UAAP or NCAA of law schools, because the participants representing their respective schools compete in various events such as basketball, volleyball, and football, to name a few. ALSP Donation Drive. As an association, we aim to also give back to our community because we believe that this is an integral part of our lifelong advocacy as future members of the legal profession. ALSP Webinar Series. The ALSP Webinar Series aimed to contribute to not only to the improvement of the legal education system, but also to the welfare of the students, as well as to continually promote social awareness among law students even in the new normal. Climate Justice Webinar Series. Done in partnership with Greenpeace Philippines, this 3-part webinar series will invite and gather defenders, stewards, experts, stakeholders, and advocates for the environment, with the end goal of establishing a common and unified understanding of the climate crisis and the actions we can do to manage it and avoid what could be the worst tragedy ever created by humankind. Mental Health and Wellness Training. The Mental Health and Wellness Training is a groundbreaking interactive program for law students to raise awareness on mental health that uses stimulations to demonstrate how to assess a mental health crisis, select interventions, identify self-help factors, and warning signs for mental health problems, build understanding of their impact, and overviews on common treatment. Luzon Convention. ALSP's Luzones 1 Luzon Regional Convention is the first and biggest gathering of law students from Luzon. This event aims to develop among law students a real camaraderie and meaningful perspective in the society, producing compassionate, zealous advocates in the future. ALSP Law School Bodies aims to connect law students all over the Philippines in order to help them learn from each other's experiences in surviving law school. Through sessions of video conferences, participants get to meet and get acquainted with their fellow law students to join, participate, and enjoy the program. ALSP Online Bar Review. ALSP Online Bar Review is a project which sets its goal in helping law graduates and reviewees to have free access in reviewing different bar subjects and equip them with the necessary knowledge they would need for the upcoming bar examinations despite the new normal. This is the Association of Law Students of the Philippines since 1989.